Hey, Gemini, how are you? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for showing up. Today we're doing a reading quite different from what we've been doing. Okay, rather than five parts spread, we're doing a past, present, what is the message from spirit for you? Okay, we're going to be doing three rows here. So let's dive into recent past, King of Wands, the Hangman, and the Queen of Swords. Perfect. Now, what is the energy for the present for Gemini? Please, energy for present. Six of Wands. Well done, you. What else for Gemini? Nine of Pentacles. Wow, this present energy is really good for you. Let's take one more card and see what else. Seven of Wands. Beautiful. Now, let's see the message from Spirit for Gemini. So we have the Strength first, and then we have the Queen of Wands, and we have one more card for Gemini here. Thank you. And the Queen of Cups. That's beautiful. This last energy, the message is beautiful. We have the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so definitely a lot of celebration announcements, all of that stuff that's coming up here. You might have a lot of celebrations in November, December, a lot of people have a lot of celebrations here, whether this is in the workplace, family, gatherings, friends, all of that stuff, okay? So let's start with the recent past, with the King of Wands, with the Hangman, and the Queen of Swords. What is that telling me? That is telling me that in the recent past, there was something here that wasn't very nice for you, okay? The message I'm getting here very strong for you, which is interesting because the last two signs, it was all about love. I feel yours very much about career here in some way, shape, or form, or it could be you dealing with people, but I feel that there's two people here and you're standing in the middle. And I feel like you could be in some way, shape, or form trying to understand what does this person wants from me? What does this person wants from me? Okay? And we could be talking about really, really trying to understand what do they want from me? What do they want me to become? Or at the same time, there could be people here trying to show you should be someone else that you are not. Okay? I don't even feel the king or the queen, it's your energy. I feel the hangman, it's your energy here. Okay? So there's this sense of who am I? Who am I to these people, or who am I in my life? So there's a lot of these questions coming up. Now, in the middle of this deck, of this skin, we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is your energy throughout this reading and from the time that you see this. So you have the power, okay? You are very valuable. If you have ever had any doubt about it, yes, you are extremely valuable, okay? So please don't let people telling you otherwise, okay? Let's clarify here and see what else comes up. So for the King of Wands, we have the Emperor. So this King of Wands could actually be, um, it doesn't have to be a man. It could be a woman because we're just talking about energies here for you. All right. So that could very much say that there's a lot of energy here, and it could be coming from a female energy or not. But there's the sense of blending the two. Okay, so it's needed to blend the two. I really feel someone here was I heard pushing your buttons, and you had to take a step back and like, let me try to understand what is this. Okay, for the hangman, the Queen of Cups. Now, this Queen of Cups actually fell on the table in reverse. Okay, so normally this would be the motherly one, the beautiful that follows the heart. Everything's about intuition, and this tells me that this person had to close off. Okay, this person closed off. Now you have a lot of feminine energy here, right? The Empress and the Queen of Cups, the clarifiers are very female energy, and for the Queen of Swords, the Page of Wands. I do have some people here in your circle, or whatever situation this is in your life, but these people try to show up. They're very responsible. They're very, how can I call, high standard people, but they're not. They are not. Page of Wands. They're trying to be something that they're not, and I'm not surprised that the Queen of Cups came in reverse with the Hangman. So trying to understand Is it me or is it them? You know, I don't feel the connection. I don't feel, it's like my intuition is telling me the opposite, and I'm forcing myself to be in this situation. So definitely in the past there was a lot of energy here, very controversial. Okay, feeling confused, feeling doubt. What am I doing here? I just keep thinking, what am I doing here? Why am I here? How did I fail here? Okay, maybe in the workplace. How did I ended up in the middle of this sharks, for example? How did I ended up in the middle of this jungle? What happened to me? But this was in the past. Now let's get into the present energy. You have beautiful energy here, so let's just clarify. But first, let me just show you have the Six of Pentacles, Six of Wands, sorry. So there's a lot of recognition here. We could be talking about recognition. We could be talking about you being selected to someone else, to another job or something like that, because, or even just your own job, because I do have a lot of recognition, self-value here, okay? Good stuff coming your way. Um, Not with someone else. This is for you. This is only you. Okay, so I'm not really talking about if you're married, if you're in a relationship, or anything like that. We're talking about you and only you in this reading here. Okay, Seven of Wands. I am not be excusing myself for anything that I'm going to do or not do, what I'm going to spend my money or not. How much am I? How much is my salary? No one has to know that. And I believe that some people try to ask you that. How much do you get? What car did you get? How did you get that car? Oh, you're paying a lot of rent. No, I don't have to answer that. Okay, I don't, because I don't want to. All right, but let me just clarify here. Get some clarifiers for this today. Six of Wands. We have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, getting rid of stuff that doesn't serve me anymore. Okay, he's about to leave all those cups behind. Actually, he left the cups behind already. He's like, I don't feel anything when I leave them. You know, I don't feel anything. I'm good. I feel good, right? When I leave people, a community, a job, whatever it is, I don't feel I'm missing anything. And you might feel weird because you're potentially expecting you're going to miss a lot of stuff. Maybe you've been in this place with this family, with this, relationship or something for a very long time. It's like, I don't even think I was meant to be there. Okay. Now, for the Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. They're not going to take anything else from me. I'm going to take ownership of money. I'm going to strategize because I could be talking with people that people tend to ask you for stuff financially, maybe. They keep asking me for money to buy this and that and that. I need help with this, I need help with that. Or people inviting you to go out and they're just expecting you to pay the bill. So, no more. But let's see with the Seven of Wands, what else do we have? Ten of Swords. You see, I see in the present you're cutting. You're cutting a lot of situations from your life because they don't serve you anymore. Again, they don't serve you anymore. Look at the clarifiers. They're all about letting go. Ending of cycles. Eight of Cups, leaving. Seven of Swords, not letting people take advantage of me. Ten of Swords, the end of hard times. Not doing this anymore, okay? Cutting cords with the past, which is absolutely beautiful for me. My cactus right now. Here, right? So let's then just get into this last row, okay? Message from Spirit for you. So you have the Strength card, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. This is you, who when you make all those changes, this is who you become, right? You're meant to be this person that is very strong. This person doesn't wait for anyone to do the stuff for her. She's very kind, right? She's very, very kind. Now, she as a person, okay, I could be talking with a man here as well, and you can be very kind, you can be very strong, and you can be very open-minded when it comes to your mind because you've been going through a lot of stuff, so you know exactly what you want, you know how to do the work, and you can be very emotional as well, okay, without affecting who you are and what you have to do, okay? So let's clarify this and see what else do we have for Gemini. Let me know if this is your sun, moon, rising, or your Venus sign. And don't forget to leave me a thumbs up there as well. Okay, thank you so much. Let's just get into the strength. Six of Swords. Moving. There's so much about moving here, right? And I'm going to read there in a different way so you can understand what I'm saying here, right? Now we have with the Queen of Wands, Page of Swords, Page of Cups. This is you being curious about all the things that you can do, exploring who you are, exploring yourself, exploring life from your own eyes, not from people telling you what you should or should not do. This is so transformative. And for the Queen of Cups, again, two cards, Eight of Swords and Page of Pentacles. So we have a lot of, I feel like we have a lot of new energy. You have the four pages here, so there's a lot of energy, and maybe this is even that you deal with people that are younger than you. You could be in the workplace, you could be dealing with kids as well, right? But Queen of Cups with the Eight of Swords and the Page of Pentacles here. So starting something, listening to yourself brings you a lot of energy and releases this sense of entrapment, because now I can think for myself, right? I can search for whatever I want. I can do whatever I want, right? Having the hobbies that I want, and I can practice whatever craft I want. So I can explore. It feels so much sense of freedom. There's a sense of freedom here for you. It's so interesting. Let's get the Lenormand and see what other messages here for you. I'm surprised with this reading, because from all the reading, it has been such a hard reading. Oh, that's what I wanted to show you, like the clarifiers. The Empress. I'm not into this Empress. I'm moving. You have two cards clarifying moving, right? Moving. That's what I wanted to show you there. It was very, very interesting. Now, let's see here with the Lenormand. What else do we have for you? Okay, we have three cards here. Okay. Oh, we have the Lily. Yeah. The Word. And the Ring. New relationship, new life, new beginnings. A lot of luck coming to you. There's a lot of love coming to you. Maybe you've been going through a really hard time. Again, the Queen of Cups this year. You have the Queen of Cups 3 times in this reading today. Okay. Yes, this could be a new love, but it could also be a new career. But it's going to bring you a lot of joy and happiness, right? Because there's a lot of music tones here. So we could be talking about dancing, loving life, enjoying life, enjoying the brand new things of life, right? Because the storks bring the babies, right? So bring new projects, bring new joy to you. Okay, now let's just get a advice. Okay, these two. Magician and the Mirror. So you are the magician of your life. So you decide what you want to activate, what you want to leave behind. Okay, it's all about you. It's in your hands. Then we have the fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel, with the throat chakra. Speaking your own truth, deciding, but talking, right? You decide to just stay quiet because it was nice for other people. You need to stay quiet. No more. I'm not doing that this time, right? I'm changing. Again, sense of freedom, right? The sense of freedom that I was talking to you about. This is exactly what I'm feeling here. This is your freedom. You're finally free from all of that. I have to do this. I have to do that. I have to do this to please this person. I have to do that to please that person. Enough of that. We can't live like that all our lives, right? Because it's not natural to you. And I see that you are bringing out the natural of you, okay? Your natural essence, your happiness, your joy, everything that brings joy to you. That's what I'm seeing in this reading right now. So, I mean, you can share with us here if you are open to. And that's what we have for you. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time, have a great day. Take care.